Good evening, Pleasant Grove families. I'm Tegan Keplinger, Pleasant Grove High School principal, and on behalf of the Pleasant Grove staff, we welcome you to Back to School Night. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. Before we get started with our advocacy program, I have a couple of key points that I'd like you to consider. The first one is self-advocacy. At Pleasant Grove, we encourage our students to be self-advocates. We value the relationships that our students have with our teachers, and we really need your help in encouraging your child to reach out to their teacher if they need help, if they have questions. The teacher is the best person to address their needs. So if you can help with that, we would really appreciate it. The other important piece is students connecting to the school. We know that your child's here to get an education. That's why we're all here. But it's also important for their balance and for them to feel connected to the school, that they join an activity, whether it's a club, whether it's a VAPA activities, athletics, something that connects them to the school is going to help them with their self-esteem and just make them feel that they are a part of Pleasant Grove High School. So we appreciate your support in both of those areas. Thank you again for joining us tonight and for the ongoing support that you provide to your child. Our priority is to support your child, so please don't hesitate to reach out if you need help, if you have questions. We're here for you. Take care of yourself and each other, and have a great night. Thank you.
Welcome to Back to School Night, Eagles. This is the presentation for Pleasant Grove High School Advocacy. Here is the schedule. Teachers will start and end their presentations during the following times. You will have bells that will dismiss you and also signal the start of the next class, with each presentation being 10 minutes long. So for this presentation, we're going to talk about advocacy. So what is advocacy? Here's a little bit of a closer in-depth look. What is advocacy? Advocacy is a class that students attend every Monday. In previous years, this was on Thursdays. Some advocacy lessons will be similar across all grade levels, like teaching the students the student handbook or reviewing safety procedures. However, at times these lessons will be specifically designed for either freshmen, sophomores, juniors, or seniors, reviewing the PSAT, how to construct an email, filing taxes. Advocacy classes will stick together for all 4 years. So if you're a freshman, sophomore, or junior, look forward to in the future being a senior, graduating with your advocacy class and having your advocacy teacher read your name as you cross the stage at Golden 1. To review the advocacy schedule, it's taking place every Monday between 10:10 and 10:40. You can see the schedule on the right, between second and third period. Advocacy lessons are designed to review student announcements, watch PGTV broadcasts, build community, engage students in a growth mindset, promote academic and social success, teach digital citizenship lessons, and there will be 4 every year, disseminate information about college and career readiness, engage in social and emotional learning, and promote cultural awareness and diversity. For freshmen, Link Crew is a big part of freshman advocacy. So what do? Link Crew is an organization made up of mainly juniors and seniors whose goal is to make PGHS a positive atmosphere for freshmen. You can see here some pictures from freshman orientation in the top right, as well as advocacy leaders leading a freshman rally taking place during an advocacy class. So in advocacy, specifically freshman year, Link Crew leaders deliver lessons on digital citizenship, teach freshmen about the high school portfolio, lead team building games, watch PGTV, and have potlucks. The whole goal is to teach freshmen how to build a good, strong PGHS community. Another part of advocacy for all grade levels is the live announcements, and this is brand new this year. The DMA, or Digital Media Arts students, who are part of the PGTV program, they film a live broadcast for viewing the first 2 minutes of advocacy. This replays again 2 minutes after the first broadcast is done, just in case anybody missed it. At the end of the day on Monday, it's recorded and then sent out in the advocacy update. So parents, if you would like to see a copy of the live announcements, make sure that you open the weekly advocacy update. The Student Senate is something new that we started at PG last year with great success. Each advocacy class will have a class-chosen student senator to represent their views, questions, concerns to administration at the quarterly Student Senate meeting. Here you have an image of students arriving at a Student Senate meeting in the Black Box Theater. Prior to that meeting, senators organize their classes' questions, concerns, etc. on a Google form. During the Senate meeting, students raise their hand and ask administration questions about the bathrooms, lunch procedures, and activities on campus. All comments and questions from the Google form, as well as from the Student Senate meeting, are then organized and then addressed by the specific stakeholders on campus, specifically counselors, administration, teachers, athletics, or activities. And then they are sent the following week in the Advocacy Update. Students also review the Student Senate meeting notes in ADVC the next week. The Advocacy Update. Check out the Advocacy Update sent every Monday via Synergy. Sometimes they're sent on Tuesdays, and that's if there's a technical problem with uploading specific videos that we review during advocacy. And the Advocacy Update includes reminders, the weekly announcement, recording of additional announcements, sports on deck. This is something that we started at PG 4 years ago. Thus, you'll see Volume 4 and then the issue number. If you miss an advocacy class, or if you want to see what was done in advocacy, go to the PGHS Advocacy website, found at pghs.net, click Programs, and then Advocacy. From there, you can click Freshman, Sophomore, Junior, and Senior, and then see what was done. You have a link to every single thing that your child saw. Questions, questions, questions. If you have any questions, please feel free to email mrfrench@egsd.net, or you could reply to the Advocacy Update, or you can ask your advocacy teacher right now. Have a great back to school night.